Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You take a look at Toronto. They're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
Well, for the Raptors, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Quickly in at the 1. And for the Lakers, we've got Marcus Smart, LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Here's Doncic. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Barnes a screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. LaRavia inside. Covered by Ingram. And that one's good. LaRavia
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Ingram. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Ingram. It's not going to go for him. Ayton with the defensive effort. LaRavia passes to James. Count it.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Quickly outside to the paint. Here's Pirtle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Doncic outside. The 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Releases from 15. Rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive ends.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Barnes with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Now here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Smart against Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. Fourth, the Raptors.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Laravia passes to James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. On the wing quickly. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And here's Smart. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Barrett passes to Quickly. Back to Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. They grab their own miss. Quickly passes to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. James against Barnes to snap the cold streak. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Barrett drills it from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Smart. Yet to see a basket. James deciding where to go with it to end the run. And that one's good. Laravia.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Smart. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Doncic. Jumps up. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
It's Quickly with a drive. It's good. Quickly's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Doncic, a screen on Barrett. Smart passes to Arabia. From deep, here's Doncic. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Quickly passes to Ingram. No good on the three. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. James. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Harden picks. All right, let's see how she lost her V card. Let's see.
That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid.
You were 15 when you did it. Not a bad time. You fucked LeBron James?
Inside.
Harden picks. All right, let's see how she lost her V card. Harden picks. All right, Harden picks. All right, let's.
From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers lead by 3. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Smart has got 5.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Now here's Ingram. He has 6. Toronto passing it around. Here's Murray Boyles. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Doncic finds Smart. They swipe it. Pass to Walter. Here's Shed. This one for 3. Smart grabs the miss. Doncic outside. And here's James. Five on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. BA, back to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Smart. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Toronto also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. And Abaji subbed in for Ingram. .55 seconds left in the first. Here's Shed. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him. Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
James outside. Back to Vincent. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kleba. Barnes, no good. Now here's Vincent. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
We've got Maxi Kleba, Gabe Vincent out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect of LeBron James. He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
Here's Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. Hayes. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Here's Murray Boyles. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
That one's off. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
So it's Los Angeles now. The Raptors making their last shot.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Here's Walter, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Walter. He's covered by Vincent. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. From deep. Abaji can't hit. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Vincent passes to James. Hachimura with a screen on Dick. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls, and Hachimura showing as a roller, I'm a problem.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. The Raptors third.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Barnes passes to Dick. To the inside, Murray Boyles.
You can see Grady Dick becoming more and more comfortable playing at a pick and roll, really growing as a playmaker.
Vincent outside. It's James on the wing. James double teamed.
Want to
Here's
strike
Hayes.
Cranberry?
That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Abaji. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura, and Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. The Raptors also with a sub. Ingram's checked in for Dick. Doncic, the wide open shot is on the money. Doncic has got his 2nd basket on the night.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Murray Boyles. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And the Lakers making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Doncic against Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Lakers. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher.
When I look at the Lakers, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now here's Quickly, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Barnes, no good. The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic finds James. Now Smart. Now here's Doncic. From the baseline. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Now Ingram. Give him 8. Barnes with a screen on Smart. 4 on the clock. Here's Ingram. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingram's got 10 points in the game. Destined to be a basketball player, Jacoby Walter was named to be in the league.
BA, how about this? His first name is a combination of Jordan for Michael Jordan and Kobe for the great Kobe Bryant. His parents couldn't decide, so why not combine them? I love that.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
James outside. Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Laravia's checked in for the Lakers. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Walter. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Barrett, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Ingram. Pirtle in the post. He's against Ayton. Pirtle with the bucket.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Pass to Doncic to end the drought. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach JJ Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Smart passes to Doncic. LaRavia outside. Here's James. To the paint. Clock at 6. And it's in there. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Picked by Pirtle. Ingram into the lane. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. No good on the triple.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Doncic. Tries to break his ice. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. Over Smart. And again, Toronto, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to LaRavia. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Quickly outside. Here's Abaji. Pirtle with a screen on Ayton to the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Now here's LaRavia. 5 points in the game. Here's Doncic. Off the window. It's good. Doncic has got 8.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Back to quickly. Ingram, the pass to Barrett. Off target from 3-point range. The Lakers trail. LaRavia inside. Covered by Ingram. That evens the score. He's got 7. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Quickly, passes to Pirtle. And here is Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the second quarter. Here's James. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Ingram up top. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. Doncic passes to Aiden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Nice work inside from James.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Pass to Barrett. 27 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
He does not get the second one. The Lakers in the lead. James with the ball. 13 points in the game. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 2-point game. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram from behind the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And so it's the Lakers with it. The lead is 2. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Ingram, the pass to Quickly. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Ayton, covered by Pirtle. Pirtle against Ayton. Not going to go that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Yep, that one goes. Pirtle's got 12 points.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
James against Barnes. James, right side. Shoots over Barnes. And that one's good. James has got 7 points for the quarter. Outside Barrett. Down low. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now, here is James. 20 points for him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. That one on Barnes. That free throw, good from James.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Now here's Barnes, and here's Ingram from the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. To the inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Barnes. Doncic against Quickly. Ingram on the wing. Takes a 3. Kicks it out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. The 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And that one's good. James has got 12 now in this quarter. Raptors trail by 7. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Barrett passes to Quickly. Picked by Poeltl. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Quickly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
That's good from Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
James passes to Laravia. Doncic against Quickly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Drawing fouls is an art, folks, and very few do it better than Luka Doncic.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And that one misses.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And the second free throw is good. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Quickly with a screen on James. Barnes passes to Ingram. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Inside, Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. 4th, LeBron James.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
Now here's Barrett. Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Laravia. Steps back and fires, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's Doncic, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Outside Ingram, takes the 3, fires in the triple. Ingram's got 21.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, Quickly, boy, getting an opportunistic corner 3-point shot, and he takes it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. James up top. He's guarded by Barnes. And here's James. He's got 25. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barnes finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Wow, I love to see this level of aggression from Jakob Pirtle. He's got it going.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And there's James from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hachimura's checked in for Laravia. Now here's Ayton. He's got 7. Oh, Doncic catching some airtime.
Luka Doncic with the rare alley-oop finish. Okay, Luka.
And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Ingram against James. Ingram up top. Give him 23. Shot clock at 3. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with a rebound.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Quickly, left side. Kicks it out to Barnes. Ingram with a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Barrett. Puts up a 3. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers in the lead. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. For 3, James. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Ingram. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart outside. Out to Hachimura. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Quickly. And again, Toronto no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. The shot from the low post is good. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Quickly. He's got 10. Now here's Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on James. To the paint. To stop the drought. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for LeBron. Connects checked in for Smart. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Here's Vincent, currently averaging 5 points a game. Outside Connect. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 6.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Shoots over Kleba. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Take a break.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And he sinks the second.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Now Vincent. Hachimura outside. And the three-pointer goes. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shots blocked.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Buffkin. Here's Vincent. Here's Buffkin. 5 to shoot. Vincent with the ball. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Shed. He's covered by Vincent. Pass to Shed. Over to the left wing. Walter. And again, Toronto, no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Rui Hachimura. James is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, that's just nice work in the two-man game. You see the versatility of Scotty Barnes.
Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Vincent outside. Hayes with a screen. Pass to Kleber. Offline with a 3. Raptors trail by 4. Right side Barnes. And it's Shed missing. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. Back to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
It's Barnes on the wing. Down low. Shed, that's good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Lakers lead by 5. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. Fires the 3. Abaji with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Murray Boyles. He's defended by Hayes. Kleber against Barnes. Pass to Shed. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. Vincent with the defensive effort. James outside. An easy 2 on the layup. James has got 16 in the second half.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Pass to Walter. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by James. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Hachimura outside. That one's good from James on the assist from Hachimura. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Shed. Barnes, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Hachimura outside. Vincent passes to James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 6 in the quarter.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Barnes. Barnes from point-blank range.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And here's James. Nice move. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Vincent. To the middle. The fadeaway. Again the miss by Barnes. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Hachimura, the pass to James. The jump hook. Count it. James has got 35 in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Murray Boyles. Barnes. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Vincent outside. Kleber outside. Pass to James. Out to Hachimura. Jacks up with 3. Rebound Toronto. Here's Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. Releases from 15. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Murray Boyles. He's defended by Hayes. Barnes against Kleber. Here's Abaji. Launches it. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hachimura, the pass to Kleber. Misses the layup. Raptors trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Murray Boyles. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Hachimura in the post. Kleber outside. Pass to James. That 3's off the mark. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Shed. He's covered by Vincent. Toronto passing it around. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Vincent passes to James. Double team on James. Hachimura sets a screen. The Lakers with another miss. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. And here's Barnes. Hachimura covering. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Inside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Barnes with a screen on James. To the inside. Pass to Murray Boyles. The 3-ball. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Now here's Vincent. To the middle. James outside. Double team on James. Hachimura. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hachimura's got 10 points here in the second half. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Murray Boyles. And rejected. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Laravia's checked in for Hachimura. Now here's Doncic. Can't get it.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Lets it go from 14. Book it. It goes.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Doncic. Now James from downtown. LeBron fires and hits a three.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. Love to see it.
Left side Ingram. Now Pirtle. Oh, he jammed it.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The Lakers lead by 11. Doncic, outside Smart, lets loose for three. Quickly with the rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Doncic there for the rebound.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Oh, Luka, too much inside.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Ingram, he drills the wide-open jumper. 1:07 left in the game.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Ingram fires, cashes in from 18. Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Smart. Money from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.
Want a Sprite cranberry?